Today's today's 50 more days and I have a year clean, man. I knew something was up, man. You know, when you get close to doing anything in life that you're about to, how can you say it? What's the word for it? Achieve, get close to. It's like this morning when I woke up, I dropped something, right? So I didn't take too much heed to it. Then I went to the kitchen. My pant leg got caught on the cabinet door. It broke off. And I'm like, oh man, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Hi Martha, how you doing? Um, so the frustration started, right? And then I come back to my room. I spilled the water. And then it's one thing after another today. I get to my job. But first off, let me rewind right quick. I get in the Uber car. I get in the Uber. Here I am trying to do the right thing. I go buy donuts and stuff for my job. And then I get in the Uber. The Uber driver's going all the way around the block. Her GPS is messing up. And then I'm like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew something was going to go happen because it always starts with that one little bad vibe, man. And I'm very big on positive energy. And today was just nothing but negative energy, man, and it carried throughout the day. And I got to a point where I got like really sad, and I'm sitting here like, why is this happening to me? Why is it happening to me? And it goes back to when I was in active use and I was drinking. I always put that pity on me, pity Joey, pity that, pity this. So it's like when you let that negative energy, them demons attack you, and you let them win, you start to fall back into that trap. Even I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a moment at work where I was like, shh, this is a time where I felt like I wanted to get a beard, I wanted to go use, but those are the times that I can remember now and I can stay away from. It's it's hard being in recovery and being alone. Because to me, man, being in recovery, you are alone. There's not too much things you can really do in life. You really can't. I mean, it's easy to go to a bar, to go hang out. It's easy to go to a friend's house, do drugs. It's easy to go get a store and come here, have a beer, and think you're having fun. I can't say that this hasn't been the best life because this has been the best life for me, but it's been really lonely, alone. And at times, man, I'm like, why is it so hard to do things by yourself? Like you can't like, hold on, let me rewind right quick. Why is it so hard to not? Why is it so hard to find friends, right? To hang out with that's not using drugs or drinking, right? There's a pitch line to this. I had to figure it out. I had to figure it out. And the reason is because everybody that's doing right has a family. They're going to work. They're coming home at a certain time. They're doing the right thing. When you have a family, you have a job, and you have a career. You don't always go out and drink. You don't go out and drink and do drugs. You go home to your family, and it's like so. I had to sit here and I had to think that the reason why I'm alone is because everyone else that's doing the same thing I'm doing is going home to their families. Do you vote Trump? Yes, I vote Trump. But right now, it's not about Trump, man. That's right. It's about us in recovery and people that's out here still fucked up. And what's up, Joe? How you doing? Today's 50 days, man. I have 50 more days until I have 1 year clean, and I bet these are gonna be the hardest 50 days of my whole entire life. Because I'm not gonna lie, man. There's still times that I still feel like I want to drink. Sometimes I still feel like there's certain moments of the day, or sometimes during the week that reminds me of using. Every single day I walk by places where I used to use, and Thank you, thank you. Do I know who God is? I know who the devil is too. I was with the devil and I was with God, and that's the one thing too. Is like people that always only preach God, they only know God. When you fall into a deep depression, you feel anxiety, you know you have is drugs and alcohol, and you start going to a different world. You end up meeting the devil too, and the devil's not cool, man. It's a world that you don't want to live in, man. It's a world you don't want to live in, and it sucks. And at one point, I didn't think I was ever going to get out of it, man. I was so deep into the depression and anxiety, and when I looked up at my phone was there was no one calling, no one used to answer my phone calls, no one used to. That's what thing when they used to eat me alive, man. Is when I had no one else to call no more. Like my family didn't want to do nothing, had nothing to do with me, just because it was hurting them inside. It was hurting them to see me fucked up. It was hurting them to see me not doing good. It was hurting them to see me in a low state of life, man. And drinking again, just smile and realize that you're strong, my brother. Thank you. God bless you, Joe. Yeah, man. I don't. I get before I'm gonna be honest with you. Before, right, I was on the phone with a friend of mine, and before these little spurts of getting angry, of me dropping shit, me having a bad day would turn into a day of drinking, and it would turn into a day of ruining my fucking life. But today I can see that, and I can say, yeah, it's a thought, Joe, but you know what's gonna happen, right? You're gonna fuck your life up if you do that. I'm more aware today. Today I have 10 months and 11 days sober and clean, and I've never in my entire life had more than a month or two without doing anything, without drinking or doing anything. And the more and more I go on to having being clean and sober, it's easy for me to pick up on those those vibes, those the urges, whatever you want to call it, that makes you want to go drink and do whatever. Now I can actually say to myself, if you drink, you're not gonna make it to work tomorrow. If you drink, you're gonna end up doing some drugs, Joey. If you start drinking, Joe, if you start drinking, you're not gonna go to your daughter's baseball game or football game, whatever, her cheer, or you're not gonna make it this, you're not gonna do that, Joe. And all right, so reality, how you doing, Road TV? So so today's 50 days. So today's 50 days, and I feel like these next 50 days I need to be on here and be on YouTube and spread how I feel every single day to these last 50 days to get you guys to know who I am, what I'm about, and what my purpose is, what I'm going to start doing, and what I do to keep sober, and what I do to keep going in life, and what motivates me. Um, what's that? Anybody have any questions? Um, Today was a real rough day, man. It was a real rough day. I believe like the devil tries to like bring you back, man. Yeah, yes, I believe in God. I sure do believe in God, with no questions asked. American Outdoors, yeah, I cannot say bad words. Joe, what stops you from drinking? What keeps you from not drinking, Joe? I believe in karma, yeah. Yeah, someone, I believe in karma. Why you ask that? The other day, right? It's little things that make me cry, right? Is that I was at work. My daughter lives around the corner from me, and she lives around the corner from my job, and she texts me and say, "Hey, Dad, you got $2? You got $2 I can have if I get somebody at the store. A year ago, she didn't have that dad to call. And it probably, if I was around, I probably had that $2. But by the time I got to her, it was gone because I used it. I was so far gone in life, and I didn't want to live anymore. It was so sad. I was so sad. But today, my friends, my family, I have 50 days left to get to my year anniversary, and I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of being who I am, how far I came along, and who I am as a father today. I might not be the best dad in the world, but I came a long ways, and I'm fighting to be that best dad. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. It's real life, man. It's real life. Well, listen, guys. Listen, I love you guys. This is day 50. Tomorrow's day 49. I'll be back here tomorrow. I just wanted to get some stuff off my chest, and whew, it was a rough day. I love you guys. Stay blessed, and see you guys tomorrow, day 49. Peace.